How's it going? Oh, let me move this camera. Hey, oh, every single person that came to the video liked it. Thank you guys. Thank y'all so much. Hey, hey. I got a word today, ladies. Y'all ready? Hey, Lemon Drop. Hey, hello, kitty. Hey, hey. So. Y'all know it's Y'all know it's evening time, so a little more relaxed. But the first word of the day, the evening, is if there is any portion of the video that you don't like, if there's any little bit that gets on your nerves and just makes you just upset, feel free to click off the video, go do something else, maybe, I don't know, play in your makeup. Here, y'all, let me get this thing out. Play in your makeup, something. Because all the comments about, well, I sure wish you would just hurry up and say what you gonna say. All that stuff in the beginning, is unnecessary. So let's just get that out the way now. Because I take a little time in the beginning so that people can come to the video, can get their drinks together, so we can have a relaxed time. Yeah. So that's why it takes a little time. I can't just jump on the video and start. Okay, so the topic is because half the people be late, So just click off the video if you don't like it. If this ain't for you, you don't like this style. Happy trails to you. Let me get sorry y'all. Y'all know this is with my little light. But I can't get the light out of the frame. We're gonna get it together. There we go. Okay, so, let's talk about this topic, okay? Uh-oh. The topic of this video is, I'm not nice, I'm respectful. I'm not nice, I'm respectful. And there's a major difference in being nice and being respectful, right? Because when you say, oh, I'm nice, I'm gonna be nice, that implies that it's just something you do just because, right, nice girls? When you're nice, you do it just because that's the person that you are. That's the person that you're striving to be. You're, this is just your person. I'm nice, right? When you say I'm respectful, you're a person who understands that in order for nice to happen, this person has to be nice to me, right? When you respect somebody, you give them what they give you. When you respect somebody, you are basically saying, you've earned this from me. Nice people don't require anyone to earn their niceness. And that's where the issue comes in. Somebody made this comment in the group and I was like, ding, this is for the Nice Girls series. Because a lot of ladies, a lot of women are nice. You're nice for no reason. Say if you're walking down the hallway and someone is walking down the hallway, you'll move out of the way so that they can pass first. You do things like, you speak, good morning. You do things like, now, mind you, these things are what happen when you're being cordial, when you're being, whatever. But if there is someone who is, I'm walking this way, and they're walking this way, You don't have to speak to them. You don't have to. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be over accommodating. You don't have to be you don't have to be you don't have to give in order to get, right? And a lot of nice girls feel this way. They feel like they should have to always be nice. This is just the way I have to be. Oh, I don't want to be a mean girl. So a lot of women take it upon themselves to cower down, to put themselves second, to put themselves last at times. But that is not something that you have to do. I'm respectful, but I'm not nice. Take this take this channel, for instance. You guys have never seen me be mean, be disrespectful, be hateful. You've never seen me act that way. Not one time. Not one time have you ever seen me be just totally disrespectful and crazy to somebody. Every time I've had to get a little foxy with somebody, it's because they have done something to disrespect me. If there's ever a time where I'm disrespected, I'll go from 0 to 100 real quick, real fast, before they know it. Because it doesn't take much time to understand when you're disrespected. If you do something to me, why does that mean that I have to be nice to you? You don't have to allow people to troll on your YouTube channel. You don't have to allow people to say, girl, when you get little, you gonna be fine. You don't have to be nice. You could say, hey, that's a rude comment. What do you mean? Why am I not fine now? Because I'm bigger? You do not have to be nice. You don't have to be nice. I'm respectful, but I'm not nice. As long as we are both in a mutually respectful relationship, it can always be, you know, butterflies and unicorns. But the moment that that dynamic changes in our relationship, the whole thing changes. I'm no longer nice. I'm no longer friendly. All of that goes out of the window when the dynamic in our relationship changes. If you choose to be disrespectful, I'm gonna choose to be a little more disrespectful. It just is the way it is, you know? So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Nice is not something you have to be. Respectful is a good way to be. Respectful is a good way to be, because everybody wants respect, you know? As long as we're, you know, on the same page, fine. As soon as that changes, then we have an issue. We have an issue. Uh-oh. Cameraman! I need to get my computer, because there was a young lady who made a post in the group, and it gave a definition of nice. It gave the definition of nice in the 13th century. In the 13th century, we had a definition of nice that we no longer have in the 21st century. So in the last, 800 years, the definition of nice has totally changed. And so it needs to be, thank you guys, thank you. Everybody's loving my red sweater. The definition of nice has changed drastically. So yeah, I think I need my computer. So I want you guys to hear what the definition of nice was in the 13th century, because it is very, it puts things in perspective. Because why has the definition changed over the years? Why is it that, you know, now everybody says, oh, be nice. You know, when you drop your little girls off, and I've made mention of this before on my channel. When you drop your little girls off, you say, be nice. You be good now. Mama will see you in a minute. You tell your little girls to be nice. But you tell your boys, oh, go have fun. Right? Having fun implies you put yourself first. You make sure that, you know, your needs are met when you're having fun. But when you say be nice, that means put yourself, put others before yourself. I don't think that is a very good way to start. Hey, Miss Tiana Cat, thank you so much. Thank you for that donation, you know? So it starts early. It starts early with the, be nice stuff. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be kind. You don't have to be kind, and kind is just a different way to say I'm nice. You don't have to be kind to anyone. And then here's another thing. Nobody is required to be nice to you, to respect you, to do any of that. No one is required to do that. If they don't do it, that's when you need to act accordingly. But a lot of people feel entitled to these sorts of things, and then they're upset when it doesn't happen. You know what I mean? They're upset when, he wasn't nice to me. She wasn't nice to me. She didn't like my comment on a post. She's being rude to me over the internet. People get all twisted and out of shape with that. But my thing with that is nobody has to be nice to you. If somebody is not nice to you, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do if this person is not nice to you? If you're that mad, I told somebody this today, if you that upset because somebody said something that you didn't like under your post, Google their address. Google their address. I mean, if you that mad, go see about them. Find out where they live. You're not too mad if you're not gonna do that, right? So leave it alone. It can't be that deep. If you ain't that mad to go Google somebody's address and go see about them, definitely don't send me a DM, because I really don't care if somebody's talking about you. If you don't like something, girl, look. Okay, so in the 13th century, the definition of nice was, of course, it's an adjective, and it says foolish, stupid, senseless. From the Old French, nice in the 12th century means careless, clumsy, weak, poor, needy, simple, stupid. That stupid word is coming up twice. Silly and foolish. There's foolish again. There's foolish again. Then from the Latin, what is this? Nessicus or Nessius? Nessius, I guess we'll call it. Ignorant, unaware, literally not knowing in Latin, which is where a lot of our English words come from, right? Which means from the N-E, ni means not, negating something. And then from pi, or the root word not, and then the stem word is sire, which is to know, like science. So not knowing is what this literally means. Literally. And it says the sense development has been extraordinary and something, something. So it goes on further. But I'm not, okay, so that's what nice meant in the 13th century. We have been totally brainwashed to believe it's something else. So people like to say things like, I grew up this way. I was always taught to be nice. And then there's extremes. So some people were taught to be nice, but then other people were taught it doesn't mean that you have to be mean. Catch this little nugget. The opposite of nice does not mean mean. It means that I'm not putting you first. It means I'm going to put myself first. It does not mean I'm going to purposefully hurt people. It does not mean I'm going to be disrespectful to people. It does not mean that. So just because I'm not nice doesn't mean I have to be mean. Hear that. Hear that. Not being nice does not mean you're purposefully hurtful to other people. Like we say on this channel and in the Nice Girl series, nice girls always finish last. Let me tell you some people that are nice. Y'all want to hear about some people that are nice? If you let people say things about you in the name of, oh, I was just joking. You know how you might have that cousin that might jab you and say a little something at times, and you're like, wait, what's she trying to be? What they mean? People who allow stuff like that, you're being nice. People who volunteer to do things for people that you know are not going to do things for you. People who volunteer to do things for people who you know are not going to do things for you are nice. People who allow other people to stay in their lives longer than they're supposed to stay in your life. You're being nice. You're being nice. People who are people who let other people cut them in line. We've talked about that. You're being nice. People who put their needs last so that others could feel better about themselves are being nice. Saying sorry for no apparent reason. Oh my God, this one right here gripes me to no end. Why are you apologizing? So many women say, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm sorry, but can I ask you a question? I'm sorry, but is it okay if I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, but who freaking cares? Who cares? You know, thank y'all. Why is that a thing? Why do you have to say sorry? I'm not sorry. I have a question. I need you to answer. So I really don't care. A lot of women being timid, Miss C. Kelp, very good word. Being timid means that you're nice. Ooh, I'm so afraid. Ooh, I'm so scared. Ooh, I don't know. You know, oh my God, he raised his voice. If somebody start yelling at you, you need to dig deep in the bottom of your stomach, from your womb, and let them have it. If your boss decide he want to yell at you, why is it not appropriate to yell back? I'm saying, you know, you call the light bill people, you call the electric company, and they say, you say, look, I don't get paid until the 15th. I know today is the 5th or 6th or whatever. I don't get paid until the 15th, so can I have an extension so I can pay it? And the lady say, no, you've already had an extension for the year. There's nothing you can do. Who cares if you lose your job? So you're being paid to be disrespected? It's not that much money in the world. I'm sorry. Not at all. If somebody tells you no and they disrespect you, like, what you mean you don't get paid till the 15th? You knew your electric bill was due on the 5th. I'm sorry? What? No, that's not acceptable. You do not have to accept being disrespected. You don't have to accept being people being rude to you for no reason. If my boss was to yell at me or say something out of the way to me, or, you know, whatever, you match their energy. I'm not nice, I'm respectful. As soon as you're not respectful, then that's where I'm gonna meet you, where you are, right? There you go. There you go. You know, so, and not even to that extreme, not even if somebody yells at you, but if somebody, say you invite somebody over to your house, right? And they get on your couch and just start jumping and putting their shoes and stuff all over. You gotta go. Why would you sit there and allow somebody to continue doing that? You invite your friend and her children over, and her children tear up your stuff. Oh, they can't come back over here no more. You can come, but them children can't come back to my house. I'm respectful, but I'm not nice. You don't have to be nice. You don't even have to be respectful. It's not something that you have to do. Respect is something that people earn. What you have to do is be nice to yourself. You have to be respectful to yourself. If the other person is matching the niceness and the respectfulness that you have for yourself, winner, winner, chicken dinner. But as soon as that changes, it's over. It's over. You don't have to be nice or respectful to anyone. But that also comes with the same whatever. The other person doesn't have to be nice or respectful to you. If somebody is not nice and they're not respectful to you, then you need to act accordingly. Just saying. Just saying. We're not going to be nice for no reason. We're not going to be nice for no reason. For no reason. You guys know I have boys, right? So I have a child that will say, Mama, let me tell you something. Mama, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And we have been working on this because, excuse me, because I say, no, you don't ask, can you tell someone something? You say it, but you say it with authority. So if you have, your best friend was playing with you on the playground and he fell and hurt his knee at school, right? And you want to tell the story. You say, guess what happened to me, y'all? I was playing on the playground with such and such, and he fell and he scraped his knee and it was bleeding. Because you want people to respect you. When I talk, you're going to listen. So you speak with authority instead of, hey, look at me, look at me. No, you don't do that. When you want people to listen to you, then you change the tone of your voice and you say what you need to say. So we've been working on that. It starts when they're little. When they're little girls too. If I am taking my children to, if I'm taking my children to Thanksgiving to be with some family, I'm not going to make my children hug Auntie Betty or hug Uncle Ray or, go give your auntie a kiss. Go give them a hug. Say hi. Why? No, we don't do that. Girl, she think her kid's too good. And you do too. You know my kids is too good. Because my kids ain't kissing and hugging on nobody. First of all, if they was that important to you, when my baby's birthday? When is my baby's birthday? Oh, you don't know? They don't need to kiss on you. For what? For what? I don't make my children be nice to anybody. I make my children be assertive. You assert yourself. You make your voice known. You make your stance known, your opinion. If somebody says, hey, what do you like? What kind of food do you want to eat? Come on, somebody. If somebody says, where do you want to go eat? Somebody says, what do you want for Christmas? Somebody says, what's your favorite restaurant? If you ever finding yourself saying, I don't know, what do you think? You're being too nice. I have literally had knockdown, drag out fights with my, not fights, but conversations with my oldest son about this. If somebody says, what do you want? $1 million. I want a Bentley. I want a house on the hill. I want 14 kids and counting. I want that one iPhone. I want a boob job. I want to get my stomach flatter. I want to fly to Paris on next Tuesday. I want to, what? What you mean you don't know? Oh, you know. You know exactly what you want. Tell people. Somebody says, what do you want? You need to always have an answer. What do you mean? My sugar daddy asked me what I want for Christmas. What y'all think I should ask for? I'm like, what you mean, stupid? What do you want, fool? The man said, what do you want? And you gonna ask us what to tell him? What? How? How is that? Do y'all see how dumb that is? What do you want? Somebody said, I want $1 million in small bills. Can you get that for me? Stop being nice. If your boss says, okay, we're moving to a new building, which seat do you want? And you say, oh, I don't know. What do you think I can? What do you want? Answer the question. You know what you want. Tell them. Tell them. You always have an answer for that. Be confident in your answer. It's what you want. I have an endless list of stuff I want. How do you feel? Well, I really didn't like that when you said that. You know. How do you feel? Well, that kind of hurt my feelings. There you go. There you go. There you go. Stop being accommodating. Stop being accommodating. Don't put yourself out for anybody. If it's Thanksgiving and all your relatives want to come to your house, but you don't want them to come to your house, say no. We ain't having Thanksgiving over here. What you mean? But Sharon, we always have Thanksgiving at your house. Well, it's canceled. You ain't coming your ass over here no more. No, not doing it. It's not hard. Be respectful, but you don't have to be nice. What do you want? If you want something, do it, get it, have it, be it. If you don't want something, stop it. There you go. Hey, I got tickets to the Texans game. You want to go? Not doing that. I got tickets to the Astros. You want to go? No, sir. Well, what do you mean? I got front row or whatever you call it. I got front row and we'll be able to lick the players on their butts. Not me, pimping. I'm not going outside. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't go outside? Let me break it down for you. I don't like to be outside. I'm not sweating. I'm not going to participate in anything that I don't want to do. You want to go to the Astros? Knock yourself out. I'm not going. Do you know how many men feel like, what? So you don't go outside? You can take me to the Bahamas. I'm not going outside. I'm just not going to do it. Now, I will go outside in the evening once the sun is going down or it's coming up. Catch me outside. In between that, we're not doing it. Who finna be outside? Not this one. Set the standard and keep the standard. Don't bend. Don't bend. If you start out being the expensive girl, the diva girl, oh, he knows that I expect fine wine. He knows that that I'm you know, a kept woman and all of that. Do not lower the standard. Do y'all hear me? Set the standard as, I'm a diva. I'm a kept woman. I'm a, you have to bring your A game with me. I'm high maintenance. If you ever lower that standard, you'll never be able to raise it again. Don't start bending. Well, I mean, I kind of like him. I mean, you know, it's all right. I can bend this one time. He did drive all the way over here. I mean, the least I can do is shh. The least you can do, the least I can do is 0. That's the least, and I'm not doing nothing. What? Oh, you drove all the way over here and you don't feel like driving back? What you gonna do, Craig? You don't feel like driving home? So what you about to do? Oh, you too drunk to go home? Oh. Dang. Oh, yeah? Okay. Oh, you just live right over here? You want to know if we can just go to your house? I wasn't planning on doing that. Oh, your house is around the corner. Would I mind going? Yeah, I do. I mind going over there. We don't need to go to your house. Because guess what? I have a house. You want to take me there? You could always take me to my house and you never have to see me again. Set the standard and keep the standard. There's no bending. There's no, oh, well, it's just real quick. Then men want to always put this little idea in your head. See that, Mickey? Oh, I like somebody that's spontaneous. Game to the game. This one right here is Parcheesi. If a man ever tell you this, you know this is straight Parcheesi. Oh, I like a woman who's spontaneous. Hey, Miss Maya, I like a woman who's spontaneous. Oh, y'all done heard it. Peace, love, and artistry. Y'all done heard it. Know what that means? I want a woman who bends for me. I want a woman who, if I say, okay, you know what? I know we plan to go. I know I plan to fly you to France next week, but we just gonna go to the park. Is that okay? I know you're at work right now, and I told you we were gonna go to this steakhouse for lunch, but it's cool if we just go around here to Chipotle, right? No, it's not. It's not cool. Totally not cool. Yeah, I like spontaneous deposits in my account. That's what I say. For all the men who say they want a woman who's spontaneous, I just say, well, you know what? I like spontaneous deposits in my account. I like to see a spontaneous $5,000 just pop up in my account on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. That's what I like. Excuse me, y'all saw the little lace. That's what I like. Just saying. And be just as blank-faced as me. Think about this face right here when somebody tells you something about spontaneous. I am royalty. Thank you. Hey, miss. Seriously. Keep that in mind. Y'all have to be... Let me see. You don't have to be mean to a man. It's not mean to set a standard. Keep that in mind. It is not mean to set your standard. a man could say, well, I want a woman who, you know, is willing and able to please me and who's always available for me. And I need a woman who's going to be, who's going to make sure that, I'm okay. And okay, men get to telling you all that, well, I want a woman that can, that can cook and clean, and a woman who gonna stay at home and raise my babies, and a woman who gonna, whenever I'm in the mood, I want a woman who's able to satisfy me. Oh yeah? That's what you want, Craig? Mm-hmm. Is it? That's what you want? Okay. Men always want to tell you things like that because they want you to say, oh, well, now I know what he wants, so I have to give that to him so he won't be bored. So you won't be finding somebody else. But guess what? This is a big old world, baby. This is a big old world. That's what you want? You gonna find somebody to give all that to you? Okay. Then they start getting confused. What you mean, okay? Oh, I thought we were just talking. For real. I mean, I don't give in. I don't fall for all that. Oh, this is what I want, because I really don't care about what you want. I really don't care about your wants. When you're dating, a man's wants is one thing. One thing. Basically. Hey, LA. Hey, girl. Thank you. Thank you, miss. A man's wants is literally one thing. So you have to keep that in mind, Keep that in mind when you are trying to steer things your way or trying to set the standard. Keep that in mind. There's only one person you have to please, and that's you. For real. So stop showing my... I'm Michaela Pink, and that's what I think. I know y'all have questions. I know there's a bunch of new people. I know y'all are like, what is this lady talking about? I only have 84 likes. Y'all get the likes up. I'm not about to go. I'm not going to go. I'm just saying that's pretty much my little spiel, That's it. I'm not gonna go yet. I'm not gonna go. I just was saying, okay, now we can open for questions, because I know there's a lot of people who, may be a little shaky on this, may still have some nice girl in there. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Y'all like my little foxy cup? Thank you, my red sweater. Can't we just walk away when we hear these things from him? You can walk away, but you might be missing your blessing. Again, being not nice does not mean being rude or hateful or disrespectful or anything like that. This applies for every situation in your life, forever and always. You don't be rude or mean. You just set the standard. Please and thank you is great. You should always have manners. That's always appreciated. When I'm saying not being nice, I'm saying don't be putting yourself last in order for somebody else to feel better, in order for their needs to be met, in order for them to feel a certain way. Don't do that. You make sure that your needs are met. When my needs are met, your needs can be met. That's why when a man start saying all that, well, I want a woman that's blah, blah, blah. I want a woman that's da, 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 da. That's why you sit there like, oh yeah, is that what you want? So what you gonna do to get it? Question. Okay, I've totally been her. Almost all my life. A nice girl, and now I have a potential sugar daddy, and I'm trying to steer my way. Any tips for an out-of-town sugar daddy? Leave them alone. Why do you need somebody that's out of town? You need somebody in your town. You're an adult. That's it. Leave that alone. I block men who ask me to coffee, movies, or drinks. Should I just tell them where I would rather go? Yes, you don't block people. Don't block people for stuff like that. You block somebody if they tell you, that's why we went on a date and you smelled like skunk breath. You block somebody that does something like that. You don't block people just because he asked you for coffee. Maybe he thought you liked coffee. It's a whole bunch of people that's hooked on Starbucks. That's not an uncommon thing. Being asked out for a coffee date is not outlandish. It ain't like he said, let's go to the zoo and stomp in the elephant park. Let's go stomp in some elephant poop. He and the man asked you for coffee. Good grief, what you blocking for? You could be blocking $1 million. Ooh, look, I'm getting deposits. I'm getting deposits. Thank you, Faith and Grace. And thank you, Emarosa. Thank you. You went from pick me to getting picked. Ooh. Yes, there you go. Thanks for your advice, Miss Faith and Grace says. I only date men that are only concerned with what I want. There you go. That's it. What should you respond to a coffee date invite? Just say, do you drink coffee? Do you know what that does to your teeth? And then you do this. People know I don't drink coffee. You see this? People know I don't drink coffee, so they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. The heck, I look like drinking coffee with you. Do you see this? No, sir. Say, coffee really does something to me. I think I'm allergic. I really can't drink coffee. Don't say nothing about being overdressed. He doesn't care that you don't have to dress appropriately to go to the coffee shop. People go to the coffee shop in ball gowns. There is no overdress for that. It's not an insult. Coffee date is not an insult. To me, it's not. Because it's a normal thing. Starbucks addicts are real. There are people who are literally addicted to Starbucks. So it's not disrespectful. It's just a way of them asking you out. So you just tell him, oh, I would prefer, because he's testing you. He's going to test and see if you accept that. A lot of people would accept that. So you say, oh, you know what? I just really can't drink coffee. That's it. And switch it up. If he says, what do you mean? I don't want to take you out on a date. This is a meet and greet. That's when you say, oh, okay. Well, you know what? You have fun at your church mixer with whoever you're going to meet and greet, but I'm choosing not to do that. There you go. There you go. Set the standard. He's gonna shoot low. You make him aim high by your response, by the way you receive the information or the questions he's asking you. What do you do when someone constantly disregards your boundaries? First of all, A Blue says, what do you do when someone constantly disregards your boundaries? There should never be a constant disregard of anything where you are involved. You get one time to piss in my grits. You get one time to piss in my grits. If you ever piss in my grits, it's over. Over. You don't get another chance. That's it. So if they're constantly disregarding your boundaries, that means you are constantly disregarding your values. You can be mad at somebody doing something for what you allow. You let it happen. You're bad. What if he says, I like a woman who's fun and adventurous? Is that still game? It may be. Just be like, oh, okay, great. There you go. I don't care what he likes. I don't care what a man likes. I never ask a man, so what do you like? What are you interested in? Because I don't care. I'm the prize. You're trying to win me over. That's like being in a competition and the judges start asking you to ask them questions. You don't ask a judge the question. They're supposed to ask you the question. I'm the judge, you're not. So I don't care what you want. Oh well. When and how is it a good time to tell my sugar daddy about my kids? Never. I don't ever discuss my children. For what? He's never gonna meet them. You're never gonna talk to him. How do you overcome insecurities? Just do it. What do you drink to keep your energy up? Nothing. I don't drink nothing to keep my energy up. I drink coffee sometimes, but rare. I know what Ashira says, Eden. I know Ashira says no coffee dates. I don't go on coffee dates. I said don't block the man just because he offered you coffee. I didn't say go on a coffee date. Somebody always want to say what she done said. I know what she said. Good Lord. Asking somebody on a coffee date is not a cardinal sin. That's why y'all keep losing. It's not a cardinal sin to be asked on a coffee date. The man don't know you from Jake the Snake. He don't know you from Michelle Obama. He don't know you. So maybe you like coffee. Okay, you don't like coffee. So what do you like? That's when you tell him. Oh, I like dinners at restaurants in Paris. I like for people to take me to Paris on the first date. Just saying, hey. Do we order wine or alcoholic drinks on a date? I do. What do you do when someone disregards? Oh, Miss A, you already said that. Would you say yes to a drink date or only lunch or dinner? No. If somebody says you want to go out for drinks, I make sure it's at about 6 o'clock. When I get there, I say, oh, I'm hungry. Do you want to eat something? Aren't you hungry? You look pretty hungry to me. Now you got a dinner date. Good Lord. Switch it up. He can say what he wants. He can say, oh, I have never bought a woman diamonds. That'll mean, okay. Because if you with me, you going to buy me some sort of diamond. He can say what he want to say. Okay. How to respond when a guy asks you to come over to his house for dinner? No. Why am I coming to your house? I don't even know you. You could be a stalker. You could be a killer. Are you that rapist that they've been having on the news? I don't know that. You're not going to take me to your house. No. Can I cook dinner for you at my house? You want to come to my house? Nope. There you go. What if you work with them? It doesn't make it any different. I mean, Mickey, during a consultation, can I send you some pictures so you can tell me what you need to change? Oh, yeah. That's basically, Miss Joyful Queen, that's basically a lot of what my consultations entail. Absolutely. Yep. Send me pictures. Mickey, do you wear your natural hair out in public or different wigs? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I wear my natural hair, but not all the time. Mickey, what if we are tired of going to dinner dates with them and ready to get to the money? Ghost them. If he keep wanting to go on date after date after date after date and he's not coming with something that's impressive, just say, oh, do you want to go out on Thursday? Oh, man, I have plans. Just tell him you have plans. Keep having plans until he makes better plans for you and with you, and you'll get better plans. If he doesn't rise to the occasion, then you're not what he wants. Plain and simple. Is it bad to have playthings and a sugar daddy? Adrian Charm, girl. You need to have a bunch of playthings, a sugar daddy and a husband, a baby daddy, all of them. A mechanic, a windshield wiper man, girl, you need to have all kind of men in your life. What you mean? No, it ain't bad. It's bad to not have none. That's what's bad. Don't date dudes at work. You can date dudes at work. You can date your supervisor's supervisor. You can date the CEO. What? What do you mean? Yeah. You can date men at work. I don't see why not. You don't date anybody on the same pay grade as you. That's what you don't do. Girl, don't you know you can have a little boo that bring you Chipotle on your lunch breaks? You can have him, pretend like your car won't start and get a little money out of him. You could have, you can have a work boo. Ask me how I know about that one. Yeah. What if he keeps asking you to go to the movies? Okay. What time is it? How long have we been on here? 51 minutes. What if he keeps asking you to go to the movies? Baby, are you in the 4th grade? What grade you in? You in the 10th? What school you go to? What school you go to? What's y'all's mascot? A movie. You got on demand at the house. What? I'm not gonna do you. I'm not gonna do you. Because that face I just gave y'all, remember how I told y'all silence speaks louder than words? She know what she said was ignorant. She know what she said was real nice, right? Let's go back to the definition of nice, shall we? Let's read the definition of nice one more time before Pastor get off here, because Pastor's nerves have been touched at this point. Nice, foolish, stupid, senseless, careless, clumsy, weak, poor, needy, simple, silly, ignorant or ignorant, as I say, and unaware. If he tell you to go to the movies, ask him what grade he in. That's what you do. Is Chicago a decent place to meet older men? Chicago ain't a decent place for nothing but snow and ice. No, ma'am. No, Chicago? Oh, no. The movies. Ooh. Who is out here y'all out here going to the movies? Raise your hand if you out here going to the movies. Yeah, I just don't like Chicago. I don't like ice and cold. I mean, yeah, Chicago's a great place to meet somebody. I'm sure it's a big city. It's windy. It's, but baby, I can't. No, that cold gets to the bone. Tell me if y'all out here going to the movies. If you out here going to the movies with a man, not with your girlfriends, not with your children, If you out here going to the movies with a man, click off my video and don't never ever come back. Don't come back. No more. The movie is supposed to be good for conversation. Girl, my son in the 9th. And he don't even take a girl to the movies. My son is in the 9th grade and he not even finna take a girl to the movies. How to be a savage and not care anymore. It's not savage to not care, first of all. It's not savage to not care. It is not, okay, shh. Okay, everybody get quiet. This is the last little word. Let me close this down because I don't even want to read these comments no more. Let me get my drink before I give y'all this last little word. It is not nice to put, it is not savage to put yourself first. It is not. It is not savage to make sure that you, oh. Hey, RV Lee! She know how to get a bed, don't it? She know really how to get a bed. That's a fact. Louder for the people in the back. She know, yeah, don't it? RV know what I'm talking about. Yes, RV is rich, but let me tell you something about that. Let me tell y'all something about that. We're going to get back to the little word I was talking about. But let me tell you something about RV. People like this, people who are very giving, overly giving. People, whenever you give, when you want to, whenever you have a surplus of something and you give it, when I tell you, when you push the pendulum back that way, right? You push it this way by giving. You extend yourself. You give out of your surplus. It will always and continually come back to you. That is what Miss RV understands. RV Lee may not be a millionaire. She may not be rich. She may not be, but you always get it back when you give because you want to, because you have a surplus. That is when it comes back to you. Don't ever give when it is putting yourself last. When you put yourself last in order to give to somebody else, that's when it hurts you. But when you have a surplus, when you know, okay, I'm gonna give to this person because I appreciate what they're doing. I appreciate what I see in them. I'm gonna, give somebody a tip or something like that. When you do something like that, it always comes back to you. It always comes back to you. So that's what RV understands. Giving means it's always gonna come back to you. Now, girl, I forgot my last little word, but I totally forgot what my last word was. The last word is this. You have to, and thank you, Miss RV. I can't wait to meet you, girl. What was I gonna say? Being nice, being accommodating is never something you have to do. You should always and ever and continually make sure that your needs are met first. If my needs are met, then I may be able to assist you with your needs. What is savage? I may be able to assist you with your needs if I want to. If there's a time when I don't want to, I will never do it. Ever, ever do it. Don't ever compromise. Don't ever put yourself last for somebody. Don't ever put anyone in a higher esteem than you place yourself. You make sure that your needs are always met. Make sure that you are always taken care of. If it's something you want to do, make that want known. If it's something you need, make sure it is something that you can communicate. Communicate your needs. Don't be afraid to communicate your needs. But it is not savage to put yourself first. It is not savage to be nice to yourself. It is not savage. You guys need to change the language of that. I'm not savage because I put myself first. Being self-serving is the best and only way to live. Being self-serving. I'm going to make sure that I'm taken care of. I'm going to make sure that my needs are met before I attend to the needs of others. If my needs are met, my cup is full. So I can give out of the surplus of my cup when my cup is full. You know who's responsible for your needs and your wants? You are. If you don't make sure that your needs and your wants are attended to and taken care of, nobody else will. And here's the magic part of this. They're not required to. If you don't communicate your needs and if you don't tell somebody what you want, they're not going to do it because you haven't given them the opportunity. Make sure that you change the language of that. It is not savage. I'm never savage. I just make sure that my needs are met. Miss RV Lee is a woman and she's coming to the conference. So Miss RV is not a man. So y'all can cut all that out. She's not a man. Not at all. She just understands that pendulum. When you push it this way, it comes back. Self first, only and always. Story time, bath time. Michaela Pink's gotta go. I hope you guys received this word tonight. And I hope it really helps. I hope it really helps with being nice. Go back. Listen to what nice used to mean when it was originally created or whatever it was. Translated. Tori Rose at the end. Tori Rose, thank you so much, Miss Tori Rose. Thank you. I appreciate you. Free Game Friday. Free Game Friday will be next. I appreciate you guys. It's night time at the Foxy household. You guys enjoy your evening. Continue to enjoy your week. And always continue to put yourself first. I'm Michaela Pink. And that's what I think. Bye.